Well, even as Mr Otedola remains resolute about speaking only to an open session of the House, the lawmakers literally burst a blood vessel after the oil marketer refused to speak to them. The House of Representatives Committee on Ethics described Mr Femi Otedola's decision not to speak before the committee as misguided. The chairman of the House Committee, Representative Gambo Damusa, was speaking to journalists after Mr Otedola left the National Assembly. He adds that nobody can dictate to the committee how it should conduct its investigation.
Unfortunately, and I said unfortunately because it is rather very unfortunate, he was misguided, if I may put it that way, either by his lawyers or by anybody who is advising him. Because it is one thing to come, and it is also another thing to refuse to talk. We did all that we could by explaining to him our powers under the Constitution and under our rules. And of course explain the convention and further explain that nobody would dictate how we are going to conduct our meeting. Yet Femi Otedola refused to answer questions, and he said he could only do so when we do it in public. You cannot make an allegation, and when you are being asked to substantiate, you now refuse to substantiate. What are you hiding? He has told us that we are hiding something, that's why we don't want to do it in public. Rather, we told him he is the one hiding something by refusing to talk, by refusing to make a substantiation of his allegations. We told him the consequences of this, but he was not ready to go by our words. But we are telling you today that he has refused to answer all our questions, and he insulted us. And in addition to that, he was just laughing. It was very stupid of him, and we are not happy to.
Yes. Yes.
I must say this, because we cannot have a committee of this nature, a standing committee that is respected by the House, that somebody comes and tells us that he's a businessman and he is not hungry like ourselves. Are we hungry, ladies and gentlemen? It is important to note that our position is that we have done what we are supposed to do by inviting him to come. He has refused to answer questions. We will continue to invite other relevant parties. We will continue with our job, and our commitment to do justice to this exercise should not be in doubt.